everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marion. Today I thought I would do a long overdue chit chat. Get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in quite some time, typically where I'm doing my makeup, give my opinion, unsolicited opinion on things that kind of like come to mind for those who are new here. But before I jump into this video, don't forget to subscribe and make sure that your notification bell is turned on so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, we're gonna hop right into it. So this is gonna be just a casual video where I'm doing my makeup. I am going to be using all of the products for September Shop My Stash. So if you have any questions about what products I am using, I will link that video down below so you can check it out and it will show everything. The only thing that I'm using in this video that's not a part of that video is the eyeshadow palette. I'm using Juvia's Plays The Mauves by Juvia's. In the other video, I used Colored Rain, Queen of Hearts. So yeah, that is basically the only difference. Did my brows before starting this video because we already know how my brows can go and it can take quite some time. So enough of me rambling and just get right into it. So what's on my mind today? I was watching the news early in the morning, and there is a segment on one of the news stations where they have like a psychologist come on and give tips, answer relationship questions. And she came up with a term, or she spoke about a term that I had never heard before, and it was called pink flags. Because we already know about red flags, green flags. So in my mind, I'm like, the way she was explaining it, I would consider it to be more like a yellow flag, you know, something for you to seek caution, be a little weary about, and, you know, handle accordingly. So that was just something very interesting. If you've heard of the term pink flags before, let me know. That was just very, very new to me. So to start things off, I feel like I should kind of backtrack on how I feel like relationships should, you know, begin. You know, everyone have expectations. You know what your deal breakers are. Well, you should know. And then that'll help you determine or become aware of red flags. Because everybody know red flags are a no-no. Those are supposed to be your clue to get the moving around, like this is not for you. So with that being said, a part of the dating phase is to get to know someone, to really determine, okay, can I deal with their flaws? Are their flaws, you know, like a part of my deal breakers or something like that? Because no one is perfect, of course, but you should be able to have some sense of discernment to determine whether or not this person is just not your type, insane, or just downright your soulmate. You know what I'm saying? You know, through conversing, going out on dates, just getting that feel of that person to know, okay, this person has potential for us to progress into something a whole lot more. And then as time comes along and, you know, days, weeks, months, all of that, you know, begin to pass, certain things about that person should start popping up. Little quirky things, possibly mannerisms, maybe certain things about their personality will stand out for the good or for the worse, or just in between, you know, just little things that you are starting to pay close attention to. So in my mind, when it's something that causes you to pause for a second, that's, I think, what she's calling pink flags. but in my mind, I would call it a yellow flag. Now, when I think of yellow flags, I think of more so like little things where a person's actions are a little, troublesome. If they're starting to act too heavily involved, too soon, expressing their feelings too soon, especially those who will tell you they love you after only dating you for a month or two. You know what I'm saying? Those are yellow flags that are teetering on the red flag. Not to say that a person can't love a person soon, but if that person is starting to just be being clingy too soon, it's kind of like a yellow flag teetering on the red flag part, if you get what I'm saying. It's just certain things. Everyone is different. What I might consider a red flag, a yellow flag, and a green flag may be different from the next person. I just know that certain things will cause me to be like, whoa, I need to kind of like take a step back and reassess the situation, because this person may be moving a little bit too fast. So a couple examples to me that would be yellow flag or a pink flag could be where you have a problem with the amount of time that I spend between you and friends, family. Those are yellow signs, yellow flags that are teetering on the red flag sign. Are you that controlling type or are you that overly possessive to the point where I have to decide whether or not to make you happy, all of my focus needs to be on you and not have individual life with my friends who've been there from the jump before I even started, dealing with you. Those are, in my mind, yellow flags, pause, signs of caution where I need to revisit this relationship, this dating situation, and just not go any further, because that is teetering on, that's a red flag, but for some it could be considered a yellow flag depending on how early on it is in the dating scene for you to see how this person is, how this person reacts. Even to me, a person's views on politics, religion, and just basic things in life can also be a yellow flag. If that person moral beliefs differs from mine, that's definitely something that I would have to, take a pause on and be like, whoa. Now, I don't expect to be a match made in heaven with whomever I'm with, but I just need us to have some common ground, something. We have something in common that we both believe in, if you get what I'm saying. Another yellow flag, potential, well, not potential, but it could be a yellow flag for some and a red flag for, it should be a red flag for majority of women, but how a person or a guy talks and treats his family, especially his mother, his sisters. That's something to pay attention to. The type of family dynamic he's used to having, that's something to think about and consider. If you're having like a conversation with him and just certain things that he say about his mother, sister, aunts, or whatever, or women in general, if he's that type of person who always finds the negative in or always has something negative to say, then that's a yellow flag teetering on the red flag side. You get what I'm saying? So you kind of have to be mindful of that. Also, another yellow flag teetering on the red flag is if he's always having some type of negative thing to say about how you dress or how you wear your hair, or try to control. You know, just change little things about you that makes you unique and kind of made him attracted to you. You know, I remember when, now I'm a person, I wear units, sew-ins, braids or whatever. I'm a weave girl, okay? And I would let my hair grow out, and then I would cut it off, and then I would get weave. And I was in a relationship with someone. When they met me, I was wearing weave. But as soon as we became serious, he was trying to change all of that. Sir, no. You met me like this. It's not harming anyone. Why are you trying to change who I am all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? It was just, now that's a red flag, but that didn't start occurring until after we became, you know, serious. Because if I would have noticed that little issue when we were just like dating, it wouldn't have progressed into nothing serious. And that's another thing. Some people will wait until you become like committed to kind of switch up on you. So you kind of like miss some of those yellow flags and red flags until it's not really too late, but you've already invested time. You know, if we really think about it, yellow flags are those things where you are really into a guy or a chick and they get to doing certain things and you be like, you think it's cute. You think, because they're really into you, that they just, you know, that's just a part of their personality, because, you know, they want the world to know, oh, you their boo, and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Until it's too late, and then you really take a step back and you look and be like, whoa, that really was a red flag. That really was something that I should have, you know, paid more attention to. And it's not cute anymore. It's not fun anymore. It could potentially be life-threatening, you know. Well, oh, he don't want me to go, girl. You know, he don't like me wearing that because he, you know, he don't want all the attention on me and stuff like that. Or this, you know, but it becomes to the point where that person just basically wants to be controlling. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, don't respect your significant other's wishes if they feel like what you're wearing could be inappropriate. But if that person is trying to control everything you do, everything you wear, then that's where it becomes an issue, if you get what I'm saying. I know I say if you get what I'm saying so much. It just becomes natural. It just flows out. But it be those things when we were young, especially when we was young. We thought some of the things that guys did were so cute. And, oh girl, he does that because he like me, because he this, he that. And then as we get older, we're like, what were we thinking? Why were we even putting up with that BS? Those are those yellow flags that teeters on red flags. They're red flags as we mature and as we get older. We can easily get caught up and be infatuated with someone and ignore a lot of the yellow flags until we like snap out of and come back down to reality, get off cloud 9, and then we're like, whoa. Another, in my opinion, yellow flag teetering on the red flag side is a person who just is inconsistent with communicating. You know, maybe communicating with you strong for one or 2 weeks, and then the next couple of days or a week or two or so, they just ghost you. Like, you just don't hear from them anymore. And then they pop back up like nothing is wrong. Like, hello, where have you been? How are you communicating with me every day or every other day to now it's been 2-3 weeks and then you just pop up like nothing has changed, like we talked to each other yesterday? That's a yellow flag. For me, that's a red flag, but for some people, you know, they may be a little bit more understanding than I am. Another yellow flag to me is what a person posts on social media. Now, I don't take too much stock into social media, but if you are a person that's always posting misogynistic point of views, even just negative stuff all the time, that's a yellow flag for me, teetering on the red flag side. And it makes me not really want to, deal with you on a serious, ooh, that's too much. But like I was saying, if you are a person who always posts negative stuff, especially about women, on your social media page, or if you follow and subscribe to a lot of these podcasts that just women bash, that's a yellow flag. That's a red flag for me, but I know it could be a yellow flag to some people because they may, see and respect where you're coming from. Not me, but I feel like if your whole thought process is always negative towards women, why are you trying to talk to me? What makes me any different? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you doing it for clout on social media? Are you saying one thing to me, but you really and truly believe the things that you post, read about, talk about on social media? That's a big, big yellow flag, pink flag, whatever you want to call it. Now, don't get me wrong. All yellow flags are not bad. I focused on more things that kind of teeter on the red flag side, but there are some that kind of teeter towards green flag. Certain things that you might pay attention to, but it's not a deal breaker. Little quirky things, like I said before, that you just notice that through communication can be corrected, discussed, or talked about, because everyone is different. And if a person don't know if something what they do bothers you, then how are they gonna know to change, if you get what I'm saying? Now, there are some things, some yellow flags, where it is embedded in that person. It's embedded in their personality and their character and their morals, and they're just not gonna change. So do you have any examples of a yellow flag or a pink flag or something like that? What is your definition of yellow flags or pink flags in relationships, in the dating scene? Are you dating now? What have you experienced? Let me know. So I'm gonna do something to my hair real quick and then come back and close out this video. Okay, so I am back. I hope you enjoyed this little impromptu video, giving my unsolicited opinion, as always, when it comes to dating and relationships. I just thought that talking about yellow flags or pink flags would be very interesting. I do have a lot more to say on this topic, but of course I cannot keep you here forever because I can keep going on and on and on. But I would love to read your thoughts and have any type of discussion with you guys down below in the comments. So definitely leave a comment down below on your thoughts. Before I let you guys go, don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for watching.